Hello and welcome to this match. I'm Dennis Kennedy. I'm joined in the box by the 1988 Brownlow medalist, Gerard Healy.
What a game we've got for us today, Dennis. There's been a real build-up for this clash.
Welcome to this exhibition match.
Practice matches offer the ideal scenario for experimentation, Dennis. As my old coach Ron Barassi used to say, perfect practice makes perfect.
Here we are at the mecca of football, Melbourne Football Ground. Today's contest between Melbourne and Fremantle. For all the latest at ground level, we're joined by Danny Frawley.
Hi fellas.
How's the weather for the match, Danny?
The forecast for today called for a change later. It's fine now. We expect some rain in the latter stages of the match.
Give me your winner for this one, Gerard.
Going on their recent form, I'm picking the Demons.
Yeah, I'd say you're on the money, Gerard. Toss of the coin now to decide which way these teams will be kicking in the first term. Melbourne calls tails. Melbourne winning the toss. Melbourne kicking for the win in the opening term. Already some argy-bargy going on. There's a bit of feeling out there.
They're certainly fired up, Dennis.
A bit back touch handles. One down by Quinn. Tackles. McDonald. Tackles. McLean gains possession. Moves it quickly by hand. Count. Goes for a run. Into space, leaving the rest of his teammates down that end. A cool, calm head clearing it out of defence. Into space, leaving the rest of his teammates down that end. But that gets the upper hand. Opportunity for Melbourne. 50 metres out. Hits the goal, hoping it will come back on the breeze. And it doesn't. The Demons in front by 1 point. Tucker will take his time. He doesn't want to turn it over and see it sail back over his head. Back in action. This calculates the kick and it's out on the floor. He sends it long to the top of the goal square. Nice mark under Julius. Kicks to the wing. Johnston. Picks the goal, hoping it will come back on the breeze. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the week. Clears now. Green. Strong tackle. Walker. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Good effort for the spoil from McLean. Great pickup. Kick's not looking well. I think it came off the side of the boot. Miscalculates the kick and it's on the floor. Walker. Taken back Johnson inside the defensive 50. Spots a teammate down the field and kicks it long. Great pickup. Goes towards half forward. Good effort for the spoil from Carroll. Great pickup. Nothing but daylight between him and the goals. Poor kick, and it's out on the floor. Clears it. There were a lot of items, but no sign of hand splits. Goes inside the forward 50. There's a chance for Fremantle. 40 metres out. You're back in from this position. With a chance to reverse the lead. That's at the post. Nothing in this match now. Have we got a big crowd in today, Danny?
Well, the AFL declared this game a sellout. One look at the crowd suggests that we're already here. Hits it down on the floor.
40 metres from home. At the moment, Murphy is like a long jumper who can't make the sand. He may have no option but to go long up the middle here. They need to move it down there quickly. He's kicked it. Umpire calls play on. Puts the handball to McLean. Players high to the line. That's work from Muir. No sure target, so he kicks to space. Robertson taking on him. you give him a chance from here, Jared?
He's a great kick and should convert here.
50 metres out. A goal here will put them in front. Ladies, that man knows how to score. Here's the bounce. White with the tap. One down by Bruce. Superb handball. Moves it quickly by hand. Costly mistake by clearing it with ease here. Bruce wins the marking contest. Inside 50 now. Space and hopes for the best. Great pickup. Weekly charged down by Tanner. McDonald has got the ball moving with a quick, sharp handball. Flips loose with a huge floater. That thing looked in danger of flooding right out of this stadium. What was that? Monday. Rivers. Tackles.
Tackles like that win matches. An outstanding stop there.
No options, kicks this place. Accelerating. Launches it goalward. And it's through for a goal. Celebration time after that one for Palmer. The Dockers in front by 1 point. Bounce to restart play. A good tap from White. Green. Melbourne with the center clearance. A cool calm head clearing it out of defense. Good solid defense by Cameron. Great pickup. Wax it on the move now. Good match from Cameron. First play on. Summer with the football. Has the ball and runs with it. That has some power behind it. Good punch from behind. Great pickup. Charge round back here. Tackles. He's right down. Kicks to no one in particular. What was he thinking? Nothing be brought up like a coach at training. Clears now. Big fist over the top. Sandwich. He's right down. Chooses to kick it. Kicks to the defensive 50. Brown with the fist. Handballs it to space and hopes for the best. Murphy with the ball. Launches it goalward. There is a magical piece of football. Murphy celebrates. Here's the bounce. A good tap from White. Claimed by Green. Melbourne with the center clearance. And for it. Great pickup. Who was that to? Comes in vain to tackle it. And it lands in the pocket. Brings the ball back into play. Big bump from White. Solid tackle. Sanders makes a Ferrari pit stop look like a days ago. Green kicks towards full forward. 7 minutes left in the turn. Walker with the fist. He's gone for it. Bad luck there. Just shading the post. The Demons trail by 6 points. They look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. He's kicked it. Good effort for the spoil front route. Wraps it up. Makes in front. Kicks to the defensive 50. play on. Finding the running player. Has the ball and runs with it. Slips the handball to Carroll. That had some power behind it. Nothing presenting. All they can do is kick to space. Hazelby. Nothing presenting. All they can do is kick to space. Good solid defense by Weekly. Puts the ball into the hands of fate. Out of bounds inside the forward 50. The umpire throws the ball back in. Sanders gets the tackle. Woods. Strong tackle. Applies a strong tackle. Slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Kicks toward half forward. Wheeler. Lining up. 20 meters out. You're ducking from this position. He's gone for it. Perfect kick. Celebration time after that one for Tara. Here's the bounce. The ruckman hard at it. White with a big fist on it. One down by McLean. Superb handball. He's not playing basketball, but he's got to bounce the ball. Miller moves it quickly by hand. McDonald managed to get a hand on that. A cool count here, clearing it out of defense. Strong tackle. Boots applies a strong tackle. Puts a push for his troubles. Clears now. Nice work from Harwich. Kicks into space, hoping a teammate can get under it. Holland is going down. Down's on the way. The umpire throws the ball back in. White knocks it down the field. Woods accelerating, approaching quarter time. Robertson goes for a run. He's gone for it. So close, but it just misses. Taking his time. He's kicked it. Great pickup. Has got the ball moving with a quick, sharp handball. Runs into the open goal. Here is a magical piece of football. Celebration time after that one for Maloney. Momentum shifting their way now. Chance to restart play. A bit of elbow work as the ruckman jostle for position. Good tap from White. Claimed by Johnson. Fremantle with the centre clearance. Good punch from behind. Great pickup. Picks them into attack. Miller lining up. Do you give him a chance from here, Joe?
He's made to kick these, Dennis.
50 metres out. With a chance to reverse the lead. That is, that man knows how to score. The Demons in front. Bounce to restart play. A bit of elbow work as the ruckman jostle for position. White knocks it down the field. Quarter time. The Dockers trail by 1 point. Gerard, how did you see that opening quarter?
The Dockers are pretty stiff to be behind at the siren because they've had plenty of it but just lack the finishing. I'm sure they'll have more of an impact on the scoreboard in this second quarter.
The siren sounds for the second quarter. Danny, what was said in the huddle?
Coach was pleased with his players. He pointed to the small lead in the scoreboard as an indication of reward for their hard work that quarter. He's expecting more of the same.
I think there's a lot of pressure to the opposition, and he has rated an absolute pearl there.
The Lining up. You'll give him a chance from here, Jared.
He's paid to kick these, Dennis.
25 metres out. Launches at goalwood. God has a fair kick on him. I'd expect him to roost it down the middle. He kicks it. Play on clip. Superb handball. Sandworks. Great mark under pressure. It goes towards our forward. And it bounds inside the forward 50. Umpire brings the ball back into play. White gets the tap. Well, tackles. What with the ball? He must have intended to kick that somewhere. He's not sure where. Miscalculates the kick and it's out on the floor. Not what he intended with that kick. Kicks it out on the floor. Clears now. Out of bounds in the pocket. Umpire brings the ball back into play. Good tap from Blunt. Solid tackle. Should go. What happened there? The Dockers trail by 1 point. Carroll has a fair kick on him. I'd expect him to roost it down the middle. Good punch from behind. Great pickup. Kicks into the forward line. Great pickup. Wraps him up.
He finally calls for it. The ball wasn't going anywhere. The player's happy to see that one thrown up.
Wants to restart play. The Ruckman hard out. White with the tap. Great pickup. Clearing kick out to defensive 50. Good solid defense by Chamberlain. Great pickup. Crunch by Hazelby. That's holding the ball. Goes inside the forward 50. That makes it all square. He may just play onto himself as the options are few and far between. Ball back in play. Handballs. Avalanche picks it up. Handballs. Hazelby. Nothing presenting. He fires it to empty space. Kicks. Nice work from McLean. McLean. Goes towards half forward. Play on's the forward. Kicks it to the square. Setting his sights on the goals. 15 metres up, Tanner, to line up for number 2. A goal here will put them in front. And it's through for a goal. Tanner celebrates. Kicks his second goal. The Dockers hit the front. Wants to restart play. The Ruckman vying for the better position. Big bump from Chamberlains. One down by Hazelby. Fremantle with the centre clearance. Opportunity now for Fremantle. Would you like him from here, Jerry?
He's a great kick and should convert here.
Launches at goalwood. And it's through for a goal. Longmuir is relieved to see that one go through. 2 goals the difference. Here's the bounce. White with the tap. Claimed by Black. Pounds out. Nice smother. Black picks it up. That was touched off the boot. There's a rip in trouble. Good. Gratitude gets without a bounce. A penetrating handle. Wheeler. Off the side of the ball. Terrible. What was that? Celebration time after that one for Headland. Chance to restart play. White got the hit out. One down by Cameron. Unable to hold on. Finding his way through heavy traffic.
A shocking attempt at tackle there. He'll be giving away free kicks all the time with that tackle.
Strong tackle. Sweeping handball. Withers. Kicks into space, hoping a teammate can get under it. Shannon gains possession. He's in going to tackle. Evades the tackle. Shannon goes for a run. Tackles. Great pickup. Not interested in making a pit stop there. Woods managed to get a hand on that. Avoids the tackle. He shrugs the tackle up there. Johnson wraps him up. That was stops off the boot. Gathers. Solid tackle. Gets the ball. Goes towards half forward. Will get the through. Here's a chance for Fremantle. 35 metres out. Not the easiest of angles. He's taking this shot from about 30 degrees. Heads goalward. Set on the rip open. Celebration time after that one for Hazelby. The lead is stretching. Here's the bounce. The ruckman hard at it. Sandilands gets the tap. One down by Green. Tackles. Releases the handball with deadly precision. Arms out, nice smother. Great pickup. 30 metres from home. Just didn't nail the goal. The Demons trail by 23 points. With a huddle set up, he'll look to spot the player on the burst. And back in action. Good mark by White. Goes to midfield. Withers. Breaks good from the opposition. 8 minutes left in the quarter. Withers. Clearing kick out the defensive football. Lands the quarter. Takes the mark uncontested. Hazelby. Nice mark under duress. Chooses to kick it. Play on court. Gets the upper hand. Whacks it on the boot now. Umpire calls play on. Murphy picks it up. Launches it goalward. Solid goal. He acknowledges the crowd. Gets his second. Fremantle scoring the last 5 goals. Here's the bounce. The ruckman vying for the better position. A good tap from White. Claimed by Johnston. Melbourne with the centre clearance. Urged on by the crowd. Prepares to kick. 45 metres out. Pickett must be aware of the pressure he's under. This needs to go through. Bad luck there. Just shaking the post. Dodge will take his time. He doesn't want to turn it over and see it sail back over his head. He goes in short. Play on's the call. Goes short with the handball. McLean. Superb handball. Heads goalward. Give them a wrap and they'll let you down every time, Jared.
Well, I'm not too sure about that one, Dennis.
With the huddle set up, he'll look to spot the player on the burst. We're back in action. Good punch from behind. Great pickup. Solid tackle. That's holding the ball. Pickup getting into position for the kick. 50 metres out. The kick spins off in the wrong direction. Okay, and it's out in the front. A cool calm head clearing it out of defence. Cuts towards the middle. Play on court. Across the face and marks. Play on court. Rivers goes for a run. Superb handball. Hits to the wing. The opposition forgot about it, and he takes the easy mark. Sends it to open space. Runs into the defender. Murphy. Looks like he panicked there. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Jared?
Well, I'm not too sure about that one, Dennis.
He's looking for options now. Ball back in play. Good mark by Hannah. Goes long to full forward. Good punch from behind. And he's got it through one try. One over the line, and will be a point for Fremantle. He may just play onto himself as the options are few and far between. Ball back in play. Hannah wins the marking contest. Players vying for the mark. Good punch from behind. Holland gains possession. No options, kicks to space. Heads up the corridor. Mundy gets the upper hand. Approaching half-time. Puts boot to ball. Wins that handball. Players vying for the mark. Umpire calls play on. Longmuir driving in. 25 metres out. Longmuir going for number 2. This kick to put them further in front. Pure skill. Celebration time after that one for Longmuir. Gets his second. That's 6 in a row for Fremantle. Here's the bounce. White knocks it down the field. Claimed by McDonald. Melbourne with the centre clearance. Great pick up. Out of bounds on the wing. The ball is brought back into play. Sandilands knocks it down the field.
A shocking attempted tackle there. He'll be giving away free kicks all the time with that tackle.
Kicks to the defensive 50. Play on call. Pickett has blue on the palms of his hand. He's going down. Woods should kick a goal. And does. Suddenly there's life in Melbourne. Bounce to restart play. White got the hit out. One down by Brooks. Sweeping handball. Players head for the dressing rooms and the long break. The Demons trail by 29 points. You've seen a half now, Jerry. Your thoughts?
Oh, an outstanding performance in that quarter from the Dockers. After trailing early on, they now have the momentum and will look to build from here.
Action about the ground as players come back on after the break. What was said in the rooms and what can we expect in this half, Danny?
Players were read the right up. The coach is not happy at all. He might be planning some big changes.
Second half is underway. Melbourne kicking with the wind in the third term. Big bump from Sandilands. One down by Johnston. Melbourne with the centre clearance. Big fist over the top. Walker runs a strong tackle. Great pickup. Slips the handball at Neats. Boy, did they ever need that one. Melbourne got a sniff. They need the next couple to have a real chance. Bounce to restart play. A bit of elbow work as the ruckman jostle for position. Big bump from Sandilands. Johnston laps it up. Sweeping handball. Handballs it to space and hopes for the best. Great skill from the opposition. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Good kick. And it's out in the front. Well, it's high to the mark. Good. Whipple pierced. He's dragged down. Holds it too long. It'll be a free. Penetrating kick inside forward 50. Spoils the mark. Picks out towards the wing. That's what from England. Goes inside the forward 50. Goes by hand. Farmer moves it quickly by hand. Tarrant. His aim was just off. He'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. He kicks it. Good effort for the spoil from Johnston. Solid tackle. We'll get the free. In no hurry as he prepares to kick. Do you give him a chance from here, Jared?
He's a fair way out though, Dennis. It's going to test him.
This kick to put them further in front. There's right through behind. He may just play onto himself as the options are few and far between. We're back in action.
Marks on the toes.
Inside 50 now. Just gauging which way the wind is blowing. 40 metres out, Butler to line up for number 2. This kick to put them further in front. And it's good for a goal. Butler happy, kicks his second goal. Margin is just getting bigger. Here's the bounce. Good tap from Tamberlins. Run down by Clark. Tackles. Withers. Tackles. Johnston gets a handball away and finds his man. Intercepted. Goes towards half forward. Opportunity for Fremantle. 30 metres out. 45-degree angle. This kick to put them further in front. Goal! Tarrant celebrates. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. The margin is blowing out. Spud, how are the fans seeing this match?
There seems to be more opposition supporters in the crowd now. A lot of team support making its way out of the ground as I speak.
Kicks to the forward pocket. Runs into the open goal. And it's good for a goal. Celebration time after that one for Neats. Gets his second. Confidence on the rise. Here's the bounce. Big bump from Tamberlins. Run down by Johnston. Has got the ball moving with a quick, sharp handball. Kicks to the square. Pickett spoils the mark. Pickett concedes the behind. He may have no option but to go long up the middle here. They need to move it down there quickly. Takes it well. McLean setting his sights on the goals. 50 metres out. Goes inside the forward 50. Good solid defence by McLean.
A shocking attempt at tackle. You'll be giving away free kicks all the time with that technique.
Miller. Tackles. Monday is dragged out. It's in the air. There is a magical piece of football. Pickett shows the goal umpire the right signal. Confidence on the rise. Here's the bounce. The Ruckman vying for the better position. Big dump from Tamberlins. Claimed by Black. Fremantle with the center clearance. Wins the hard ball. No sure target, so he kicks to space. Well, gets the upper hand. Goes towards half forward. Umpire calls play on. Big fist over the top.
Ramsey's the only way to describe that tackle. He clearly infringed upon the man with the ball.
Opportunity for Fremantle. 25 metres out. Well, that's in the bag from this position. This kick to put them further in front. Drifts wide to go through for a behind.
He was wasteful with that one, and he really should have converted from there. Opportunities like that don't come around too often.
Cuts towards the middle. Good effort with the spoil from Johnston. Superb handball. Johnston goes for a run. Kicks them into attack. Opportunity for Melbourne. 25 metres out. Maloney to line up for number 2. Gives away the 50. Undisciplined play. Opportunity for Melbourne. No one near him as he runs into an open goal. Unbelievable. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Gets his second. Here's the bounce. The ruckman vying for the better position. Sandilands with a big fist on it. Gains possession. All of a sudden that ball became a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Johnston. Great pickup. That was touched off the boot. McFarlane. Great pickup. McDonald managed to get a hand on that. He's run down. That's holding the ball. Kicks them into attack. Players moving under the ball. Here's a chance for Melbourne. 25 metres out. Not the easiest of angles. He's taking this shot from about 30 degrees. That was touched off the boot. Misses the tackle. Gets the handball away. That's untidy. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. Just not sure where. Block it. And it's out on the foot. And nothing. Gets it out on the foot. Spots a teammate down the field and kicks it long. Opportunity for Melbourne. 40 metres out. They're back in from this possession. Picks the goal, hoping it will come back on the breeze, and it doesn't. Tucker will take his time. He doesn't want to turn it over and see it sail back over his head. Ball back in play. Yep, the better man there. Chooses to kick it. Withers gathers. Has the ball and runs with it. No options, kicks to space. Great mark under pressure. Davey in front. Play on's the court. Davey with the fist. Great pickup. Nothing presenting, he fires it to empty space. Launches at goalward. Ball's close to a miss. That's 4 in a row for Melbourne. Bounce to restart play. The ruckman hard at it. A good tap from Sandilands. McLean has the ball and runs with it. Players vying for the mark. Goes by hand. White gains possession through the interception. Woods gets the upper hand. Penetrating kick inside forward 50. Opportunity now for Melbourne. 20 metres out. Meets goal for number 3. This kick to cut back the lead. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Jared?
Oh, you're a harsh man, Dennis, Committee.
Taking his time. We're back in action. McLean lining up. 50 metres out. McLean must be aware of the pressure he's under. This needs to go through. Goes wide for a behind. Tucker has a fair kick on him. I'd expect him to roost it down the middle. Ball back in play. McLean spoils the mark. Wraps it up. Right. Second tackle.
a brick wall, and he hit it hard.
Maloney in no hurry as he prepares to kick. 25 metres out, 45-degree angle. All the way. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. They've lifted their intensity. Bounce to restart play. Sandilands with a big fist on him. Solid tackle. Sandilands plays a strong tackle. Tackles. Now, he sends it long to the top of the goal square. Opportunity for Fremantle. 15 metres out. Get back in from this position. They like it from behind the goal. He likes it. Goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? That's his second. Here's the bounce. Sandilands with a big fist on it. Run down by Headland. Fremantle with the centre clearance. Goal! He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. Good things come in threes. That's his third. The Dockers kick clear. Here's the bounce. The ruckman hard at it. A good tap from Sandilands. Claimed by Miller. Misses the tackle. Nothing but daylight between him and the goals. Great pickup. Well, if behind the goals, this team would be very rich by now. We need to bring it back into play. We're back in action. McLean. Not interested in making a pit stop there. Goes inside the forward 50. Clears now. Green puts the ball into the hands of fate. That will be brought up by the coach at training. Heads up the corridor. McDonald receiving the ball. That kick was perfect. Right on target. Superb effort from Melbourne. Three-quarter time. The Demons trail by 9 points. Jared Healy, your thoughts about that quarter?
The Dockers, they're in front, and they deserve to be in front. They've stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second-rate.
First 3 quarters now. Fremantle coming home with a win in this final term. Danny, what was the coach's message heading into the last stanza?
Dennis, the coach has asked his troops for one last effort in this quarter. They simply don't want to let this one slip away. They feel they have the legs to get them across the line.
Yeah. Penetrating kick inside forward 50. McFarlane clears it. Nothing can hold this man. It's in the air. And it's good for a goal. Brooks is relieved to see that one go through. That's his second. This game can still go either way. Bounce to restart play. Sandilands got the hit out. One down by Green. Has got the ball moving with a quick shot handball. Right, dragged down by Sandilands. A good knock under the circumstances. Inside 50 now. Good effort for the spoil from Whelan. Goes short with the handball. Puts boot to ball. Gets a handball away and finds his man. McLean kicks him to the forward line. Tucker with the fist. Great kick. He's dragged down.
His opponent tried to take him on, but he hit a brick wall and he hit it hard.
And good marking under the circumstances. Nothing presenting. All they can do is kick to space. Pavlich kicks towards full forward. Whelan. Nothing presenting. He fires it to empty space. Whelan. He has to bounce soon. Clears now. Nice work from Miller. Miller. Nice mark under duress. Umpire calls play on. Evelyn releases the handball with deadly precision. 30 metres from home. Goal! Celebration time after that one for Chama. Here's the bounce. Sandilands with a big fist on it. Carr. Fremantle with the center clearance. Carr. Strong tackle. Racking up the possessions. Handballs it to space and hopes for the best. Who was that to? Kicks them into attack. Maloney, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 30 metres out, almost in the bag from this position. This kick to cut back the lead. Solid goal. Maloney happy. That's 4 goals. Have lifted their intensity. Here's the bounce. The ruckman vying for the better position. A good tap from Sandilands. Johnston. Melbourne with the centre clearance. Sweeping handball. Penetrating kick inside forward 50. Just gauging which way the wind is blowing. 50 metres out. He sends it long to the top of the goal square. Kicks into space, hoping a teammate can get under it. He's right down. Bounds on the wing. Umpire brings the ball back into play. White got the hit out. Tackles. The umpire to ball up. Here's the bounce. The ruckman hard at it. White with a big fist on it. McLean finding the running player. Kicks them into attack. Robertson on the run. Goes for the safe option. Kick short. A cool, calm head clearing it out of defence. McLean. Good punch from behind. Great tackle. Rickett tries a strong tackle. Clearing it with ease here. The opposition forgot about it, and he takes the easy mark. Sends one up towards the wing. Nice mark under duress. No options, kicks to space. Out of bounds on the wing. The umpire throws the ball back in. White with a big fist on it. Johnston in front. Wins the hard ball. Spots a teammate down the field and kicks it long. Nothing presenting, he fires it to empty space. All of a sudden that ball became a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Carroll. Johnston is in the air. left his boot.
He made the wrong decision on that one. He should have put the ball to his teammates' advantage and gone to percentage play.
Kicks to the wing. Chung heads up the corridor. Goes short with the handball. Heads goalward. His aim was just off. Carroll has a fair kick on him. I'd expect him to roost it down the middle. Ball back in play. Withers releases the handball with deadly precision. No sure target, so he kicks to space. Opportunity for Fremantle. 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Opportunity for Fremantle. Umpire calls play on. Cuts towards the middle. Great mark under pressure. No options, kicks to space. Boundary thrown in the back pocket. Umpire brings the ball back into play. Big bump from right. Downey, it looks like an injury to Hazelby.
There's a player warming up on the bench as he was showing obvious signs of discomfort. The doctor's eager to get him off the ground so he can get to work.
Kicks them into attack. Opportunity for Fremantle. 40 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Batlich in front. Batlich getting into position for the kick. 35 metres out. You're back in from this position. Opportunity now for Fremantle. 25 metres out. You're back in from this position. It's good from the opposition. Taking back loose. Great back up. Nothing presenting. He fires it to empty space. Second tackle. Evades the tackle. Kicks. Sweeping handball. Meets. On the run. Inside 50 now. Trudged by Davey. No short target, so he kicks to space. Kicks into space, hoping a teammate can get under it. Kicks it to the square. Cuts towards the middle. Play on court. Good solid defence by White. Kicks out towards the wing. Mundy spoils the mark. Tackles. Tackles. 4 minutes left in this match. White in trouble. Great pickup. 30 metres from home. There is a magical piece of football. Celebration time after that one for Robertson. Gets his second. He puts the Demons back in front. Danny, can you give us an update on Hazelby?
The early word from the bench is that it's not as serious as first thought.
Runs into the defender. Strong tackle. Into space, leaving the rest of his teammates down that end. Right. Now Jones on the wing. Umpire brings the ball back into play. Big bump from White. Heads up the corridor. Puts the handball at Mundy. Kicks toward half forward. Things not looking good for Palmer. Could be a move. Hits the goal, hoping it will come back on the breeze. And it doesn't. We need to bring it back into play. Ball back in play. Batlich. Goes for the safe option. Kicks short. Crowley makes his way onto the field. Heads up the corridor. Kicks out towards the wing. Takes the mark uncontested. Miller gets the ball. He's got the ball moving with a quick shot handle. Robertson, has he gone too far? It's in the air. It's a goal. Celebration time after that one for Robertson. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. Danny can give us an update on Palmer.
The early word from the bench is that it's not as serious as first thought.
Johnston. Robertson in no hurry as he prepares to kick. 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Heads goalward. Solid goal. Robertson is relieved to see that one go through. He's kicked 4, and he looks like he's not done scoring yet. The Demons 2 goals up. Bounce to restart play. The Ruckman hard at it. A good tap from White. One down by McDonald. A hard-fought victory, that one. What a turnaround. Melbourne certainly fought an uphill battle for that win. Your final words on today's game, Jared?
Winners all across the park for the Demons. You achieve that and you win the match. A great team performance highlighted by their ability to win the ball and use it effectively.
Best on ground would surely have to go to McDonald.
He has my vote, Dennis.